What do you have to kind of think about if you're bringing pets to Oahu?
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's just like the COVID testing for coming here to skip quarantine. It's upfront planning is the key. We are a rabies-free state, which is why you have to jump through hoops or you're going to have to quarantine your pet. I don't have a client that's ever quarantined their pet because we plan and prep that up front. And there's a checklist online. As long as you follow it, and you need to follow it to the T, you shouldn't have any issues. You can actually skip quarantine altogether. They have what they call a 5-day or less program to immediate release. And the immediate release, I think, is $185 fee, but you got to get rabies testing done. Then you got to do blood work where you get an antibody testing done, fill out all this paperwork, have like a health physical that gets done. All of that work has to be done more than 30 days out prior to arriving, but the paperwork that you fill out and submit has to be received here no more than 10 days, or excuse me, no less than 10 days prior to your arrival. So you're realistically talking minimum 45 days of starting some of the work that you're doing. So realistically, it's several months because of the rabies testing. Then you have another testing that goes on. Then you got to fill out your paperwork. Then you got to submit it in, and there's a wait time period there from when you do the antibody test. You have to wait 30 days. So once you wait that 30-day period and go out and fill out that paperwork, then you got to send it in. So you're probably about 3 to 4. Some people even do it 5 months out, starting that preparation. But once they do, then they don't even have to quarantine their pet. Everyone's fear with the quarantine is how traumatized is their pet going to be. So they try to avoid it at all costs.
Yeah, actually, Scott, that's one thing that you brought up that is something that we kind of take for granted here in Hawaii, which is that Hawaii is one of the very few places on Earth that is rabies free. There are no rabies present in the Hawaiian Islands. So that means, if you get bit by a dog or any other animal, one thing you don't have to worry about is rabies. And so thanks for mentioning that, Scott, because I totally forgot about that.